Martita, Marta, ¿cómo estás, mi amor? Hello, Hazel. We'll just wait for more people to come on. ¿Cómo estás, Marta? Hello, Earth Dancer. Hey, Wendy. Angela, welcome. Hey, Shane. Marta. All right. I can see I'm streaming across all platforms. Hello, gorgeous. Debbie, welcome, Debbie. I'm just waiting for a certain number. Brilliant. We are growing. Woohoo! How's everybody tonight? So excited. I love doing these readings so much. And Facebook user, please, if you do want a reading, make sure you put your name in the comments because I cannot see all the names. All right, awesome. Magic number done. Okay, let's get right into it. So, welcome to tonight's Paranimal readings. Welcome, Facebook user. You'll just have to put your name in because you're a Facebook user on my comments. These readings are something I'm extremely passionate about. For those that are new to this, I call myself a spirit and power animals medium. The spirit animal is the animal that I refer to as the animal that you are actually born with. It's an animal that's, you look so cozy. Yes, I'm very cozy next to a very magical fire. I've got Grandfather Fire here with us tonight, so I have no doubt it's going to be magical. Your spirit animal is an animal that you were born with. You two are essentially one, and you leave together. You have a very sacred contract. On these lives, I do not channel the spirit animal. The spirit animal requires a much more in-depth process for that animal to reunite with a person. So on these calls, what I do are the other type of animals that we have, which I refer to as power animals. Ray, welcome. Power animals. Now, what are power animals? Power animals are essentially animals that are doing their utmost to share some form of power with us, either consciously or unconsciously, but they're there nonetheless. And if you've had an experience with an animal that's impacted you, guess what? It's a power animal. If there's an animal that you're absolutely terrified, almost can guarantee it's one of your power animals. They're animals that are really doing our best, both in the physical as well as, in the spirit realm, to support humanity. Why? Well, we have ancient contracts with these animals, and this is something Indigenous cultures have been connected to forever. And unfortunately, us in the Western world, sadly, have missed out. But that's what my mission is to reawaken this innate connection that we actually all have with these power animals, as well as spirit animals. But essentially on these readings, I connect with individuals' power animals. It could be power animal for protection, could be a power animal for confidence, could be a power animal for clarity, strength, empowering as a mum, empowering as a man. It really doesn't matter. There's so many powers. I never know who's coming through until I connect with someone. But the animals have our back. Seriously, they have our back. And it's a shame that most people don't know this, because we wouldn't be navigating alone if we knew that we had animals that have our back. So let's begin. If you have any questions, I will come to them at the end if I don't see them straight away, because I don't want to take away from the readings when I do them. Before I do begin, though, I will say that if you do want to reunite with your spirit animal, I run monthly workshops. Welcome, gorgeous Sandra. I run monthly workshops, and my next one is on the 11th of July. So please do check out my website, secretanimalwisdom.com. The early bird tickets actually end on Wednesday night. So yeah, definitely check it out. Otherwise, I do sessions one-on-one. Right, let's get into it because I want to see who's coming through. Okay, I like to do both all platforms. So if I'm looking across, it's not that I'm ignoring anyone. I just want to make sure I pick the right energy. Oh, thank you. My scarf is from Peru, one of my favorite locations. Okay, let's see who is going to come through tonight. I want to see. Oh, so many people. I love it. Okay, let's see. Where am I drawn? I want to see. Where am I drawn? Oh, beautiful people, beautiful people. Okay. Got it. Okay. Yep. All right. Just jump out. Lovely lady called Carolyn Meehan. I believe you are following me from Facebook. So yeah, your name's just jumped out at me, so I'll honour that. Let's see what's come forward. Woohoo! Haven't had frog for a while. Got a frog that's just come through. Let's see what colour we've got. It's a green tree frog. Okay, thank you. So this beautiful frog, beloved Carolyn, is an animal that's choosing to work with you for this next leg of your journey. Thank you. He is a male frog. Okay. Now this animal is something new for you, because he's saying that you're at a stage in your life where there's a lot of, and look, we're all going through this at different times, but there's a lot of things that you, I guess, on some level are struggling to let go of, or struggling to want to let go of when you know you should, or at least you should, for you to be in alignment with your purpose and who you are from a soul level. So this frog is choosing to come into to journey with you from this moment forward, if you choose, because it's absolutely free will if you don't want to, but this animal's chosen to work with you. So you guys do have a contract. To support you in letting go, to supporting you in cleansing away what no longer serves you. Now, how this beautiful frog is going to support you in sharing the power of cleansing, the power of letting go. Yeah, this is an animal with a very special skin. So, okay, thank you. So this green tree frog, yes, he's at home in the trees. He's at home in very small pools of water. He doesn't need a lot of water. And the reason he's showing me that is, most of us think when we need to wash ourselves clean or let go of energies or things that don't serve us, we think it's a very difficult process, or it needs to be very difficult, or we need to scrub ourselves energetically very, very hard, or, we make it bigger than what it needs to be. This beautiful frog is reminding you that you don't need a lot of water, aka cleansing. You don't need a lot of water to facilitate the cleansing or the letting go of what is currently in your space, beautiful Caroline. So let me just scroll down. So what he wants, gosh, he's beautiful, and he's a big frog too, okay? So he's not your tiny little froggy. We're talking a big green tree frog, okay? This is a big boy, and what he wants you to do is, does it need to be in the shower? No, it doesn't need to be in the shower. Yes, that makes me feel better. Because sometimes when it's in the shower, people sometimes struggle to visualize, specifically with a frog in the shower. What he's saying, yeah, okay. So what he's saying is you actually just need a glass of water. Okay, this is unique to you, beloved Caroline. This is unique to you. What this frog is saying you can do to work with him and where he can share his power is have a glass of water, okay? As you take in this glass of water, what he wants you to do is visualize him in the water, in the cup itself. Now, I know this sounds weird, okay, but this is what he's saying actually works specifically for you. All of this is alchemy. All of this is a sharing of power that facilitates specifically for you. Yeah, it may not work for other people, but this is for you, Caroline. So I'm stressing this because I don't want other people to say, oh, I don't know if I can do that, therefore it doesn't work. No, this is a unique alchemical formula for you, Caroline. So what he's showing me is in the glass of water, it's best to be in a quiet space. Connect in with this glass of water. Imagination is real, guys. Imagine you've got a green tree frog in this glass of water, and have a think before you do this process. Have a think, what is it you are struggling to let go of? What is it that you are resisting to cleanse away? Now, it could be a pattern of behavior. It could be a physical person. It could be a mindset. There's many different things, elements, parts of ourselves that we resist or struggle to let go of. Now, why he's saying you will work. Okay, thank you. Sorry, they talk to me at the same time, so I'm trying to do this all at once. What he's saying is the reason he wants it to be in a glass of water, Caroline, is there's something about you drinking the water with him essentially being in it, right? Thinking of what you are wanting to let go, what you are wanting to cleanse and have washed away. Because for those of you who don't know, and a lot of my beautiful medicine family, they get this. Sorry, I don't know if Instagram did something there, is water is incredibly more than what it looks like on face value. Water is as beautiful and sacred as the fire, but it's completely different. It's an element that it can transform in front of our eyes. and you can talk to water, you can pray to water, you can work with water, and then it can do magical things within the human body. You, beloved Caroline, when you work with the frog, okay, you imagine this beautiful frog as you are thinking of those things that you're wanting to let go of. That water has that programming, that intention, that magical alchemy from the frog and yourself, okay, as you ingest it into your body. What it then does, I'm just waiting for him to show me, what it then does, it will then do what it needs to do cleansing-wise, okay, within your body. This is something that you'll probably need to repeat a few times, not because it doesn't work, but because there's a part of you that might believe this doesn't work, or that this is so incredible that it cannot be real, right? But this is subtle, yeah? This is subtle to begin with. What I want you to do is do this, you know, multiple times in those times where I guess we're open, because often when we do, you know, ritual or sacred practices, if we're not in the right mindset, then we don't receive the magic, or we're not able to access the higher level of wisdom because we're closed. Okay, so that is why you may need to repeat this a few times, but this frog has got your back. This frog wants to support you in letting go and shifting certain things that you've been struggling with. If you're not sure what those things are, you could do the same thing. Have that glass of water and actually talk to the water. Talk to the water when the frog is in there. There's a part of you that will just connect dots. You'll realize what specific elements and what specific issues that you've been struggling with can be supported by this incredible frog. So it's a very simple concept. Now, and often we make it harder than what it is, but this is something that you'll be able to do if you practice with it. Yeah, if you practice with it, you might find the first time you get it and it just gets easier. And it's not something you just need to do a few times and that's it. You have this for life, beloved sister. So the other thing I was going to say is, if you ever do come across a frog, either in the physical, either on social media, either on, you know, on the back of someone's t-shirt, or there's so many different ways, on a tattoo, on your laptop, who knows? There's so many different ways that animals can come to us and show themselves to us. If you, specifically you, beloved Caroline, you happen to see a frog, guess what? That is this beloved power animal using that, you know, that reference that you've witnessed as a reminder of the cleansing ability that you have, reminding you of what you can do to let go, or that you need to let go of something. It's going to take an individual connection with this frog to work out exactly what this frog might be trying to show you. So I can't tell you. I don't know how this beautiful frog is going to then reveal himself to you, but just know that this is now an opportunity for a relationship to get stronger and stronger. The more you give this frog energy, the more power, hello Veronica, the more power this beloved frog can share with you. There's no taking of anything from us as humans, but for this signal to be clear, or for this power to be shared, there has to be an exchange. Yeah, they're not going to do this if it's just, right, you know, we'll just imagine a frog and then we'll just let it go and then we'll forget about it. No, there's got to be an actual interaction, and it's like meeting a friend for the first time. If you genuinely like that friend, you'll give them your time. You'll give them your energy. You'll show them that you care. It's the same with these power animals. So that's what's on offer for you, beloved Caroline. So I hope that helps. Please feel free to reach out if you've got any questions. But that's the animal that wanted to come through for you, beloved sister. Okay, let's see. Who else? Any thoughts about and this morning on the porch? Earth Dancer, Rainbow Lorikeet. Oh my God, there's so much I want to say about that. I will come back to Rainbow Lorikeet, okay? I'll come back to answer questions at the end, so I just want to make sure I get through the readings for the two people, but I will come back to you, sister, so don't worry about that. Ellie, welcome, Ellie. Okay, let me pick my other, I love you, Ellie. Let me pick the other person who, okay, let's see. All right, Debbie. Debbie. There you are, Debbie. Okay. Caroline, thank you. Yeah, no worries, sweetheart. Okay, so Debbie. There you are, Debbie. Okay, let's do Debbie. Let's see who's come through for you. Oh, gosh. I always wonder when this animal, which I'll tell you in a second, when this animal comes through, I know it impacts people because it often freaks them out. So what I want you to do, Debbie, is have no, honestly, no judgments about this animal that I'm about to share with you, because this specific animal, which happens to be a spider, okay, this specific animal comes with a lot of stigma, a lot of judgment from humanity, just like snakes do. It's been planted in our consciousness to invoke fear. And, you know, you could say that that's been done on purpose. You could say that that's been done to take us off track, to initiate, to promote fear within us. Completely, if you can bypass that, because this spider, which I'm waiting for her to show me the exact species, I can just see legs and I know it's a spider, but if you can just bypass whatever judgments you might have on spiders, this spider has got something to really share with you, okay? They're amazing animals when it comes to powers. So let's just see what what she wants to say. Okay, so she's got hairy legs. Those of you who know how much I love my tarantulas. Hi, Husni. Okay, so let's have a look. We have a tarantula. Brilliant, 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 brilliant. Okay, thank you. So, a protection animal, beloved Debbie. The way that this works with protection animals is they pick the spot on our body in relation to our field where we are energetically the weakest. I have a fear of spiders all my life. Yeah, I get it. I get it. I completely get it. So, Debbie, I don't know if you've got a fear of spiders, but I'm inviting you to push past that, because there's a real power on offer for you, which I'm going to go into in a minute. But basically, our energy field has got a weak spot. Some say meridian, some say astrology, when we were born. At the end of the day, we all have one. So this tarantula, Debbie, is actually wanting to sit on your back, okay? Wanting to sit, all right, this sound is going to freak some people out, but wants to sit on your back right in the middle. She's showing me right in the middle, okay? Now, she's big. She's a big girl, okay? She wants to sit on your back in the middle. She says she's, okay, thank you. She actually says she's been with you since the age of 5 years old, young lady. So if you've got a fear of spiders, that's why. If you don't have a fear of spiders, well, it's because she's been with you and you've on some level realized that. It actually doesn't matter. What matters is this is an incredible animal that wants to support you moving forward. And what she's able to support you with is mind-blowing if you know and trust in her. So in those moments where either we feel hesitant, or you do have a, Debbie, okay, so you do have a fear of spiders. Do you know what? This is going to work incredibly, okay? Just trust. If you can just trust me, and anyone who's worked with tarantulas with me, okay, thanks, Husnay, please feel free to make a comment, because that might help Debbie feel better. There's a few of you that have got tarantulas because they just love working with people for their wow factor, as well as they've got a real sacred power. Okay, so this tarantula, and I'm going to explain to you, beloved sister, how this will support you, is in those moments where you might feel nervous, in those moments where you might feel that you just are afraid of being around something, someone, going somewhere. I don't know, there's someone that makes you feel uncomfortable on the other side of the room. I don't know, there's someone who comes near you that just creeps you out, or, you know, has got heavy energy, or maybe they stink. I don't know what it is. On some level, there's an energy that is bothering you. If it's bothering you or affecting you, it's affecting your field. Now, what this incredible tarantula can do for you, beloved sister, is solidify your field if you connect in with her, okay? And all it really takes is you, I'm going to say imagine, because that's usually the reference that helps people. I want you to just imagine that you have this incredibly big tarantula, okay? She's all black, okay? She's all black, jet black, on the back of your back, on your back, right in the center, okay? I want you to imagine that she is there. In those moments you do that, hand on my heart, on those moments you do that, she can share the power of protection with you. Instantly, she can share the power of protection with you. All she needs from you is an intention and an awareness, which is energy, right? So that's how simple it is. You believe in her, I promise you, hand on my heart, this will work. Your energy field is solid as a rock. What does that mean? The universe will meet you where you're at, okay? So in those moments, like I was saying, where you're feeling uncomfortable or you're feeling that something is affecting your field, man, I call it put your tarantula on, yeah? Put your animal on. Put your tarantula on. Like I was saying, just imagine her there, okay? If you're feeling uncomfortable because of who she is as a spider, I get it. Push past it. Do it as an experiment, okay? Just feel the energy that comes from her. This will be life-changing if you can do it. spider grandmother energy. Absolutely, sister. If you can do it, she's on. Brilliant. Okay. When you do that, Debbie, seriously, the universe will meet you there. Yeah, the universe will meet you there. I've shared on previous lives, but I like showing different ones. I'll use the one of the person I worked with that actually has a tarantula. So you can see how quickly this worked for her. So she was really resistant. I won't lie to you. She was really resistant. In fact, she didn't believe it. Okay, I did a reading for this one woman and she went, and she was really open, mind you. And she went, I don't know if this works. I don't know if this is real. And I went, well, it's really up to you. These animals chose you. You guys have a contract. So what have you got to lose? She goes, but Dahlia, I'm really scared of spiders. I go, I get it, man. I get it. You know, everybody's on their journey, but this is an animal that has your back. What have you got to lose? So anyway, she said she went into a room where this woman that really, really, like she was always frustrated and just like irritated whenever she met this person, okay? This person affected her field wherever she met this person. Anyway, she goes into a room, that woman is there, and that woman has a dog. And this lady was feeling already those anxious feelings, those uncomfortable feelings. And she's like, all right, I'm going to give this a go. So with her, the tarantula's on the back of her neck, okay? So what she did was she put her animal on. She put her tarantula on the back of her neck. And I swear on my life, this is what she said happened. The dog started to growl, okay? The dog began to growl. There was no one else in the room. It was just with her and this other lady who, you know, intimidated her. The dog started to growl. She said, Dahlia, it was instant. And it's not like she had just been in the room and the dog started to growl, you know, that she walks in and the dog starts to growl. No, she'd come into the room. She realized that other person was there. The dog, you know, had seen her. It's not like she'd surprised the dog, but the dog started to growl the moment. She said it was instant, Dahlia, the moment she put a tarantula on. And then she said, it was like, I didn't care about the person. As in, she didn't care how the person had affected her. It was water off a duck's back. And that changed it. And she said, tell me I'm a total believer. I'm like, you don't believe her. It's about trusting in these animals that have your back, man. If you trust in them, man, they can share such a freaking incredible powers with you. And you've got this for life. So coming back to you, Debbie, you have this tarantula for life. What have you got to lose? What have you got to lose except for working with this animal who previously has possibly freaked the hell out of you? You have an opportunity to access power that will support you in many, many different ways. So that's an example of a tarantula, okay? Feel free to check my other lives. I've used other examples of how protection animals have worked for me and other people, but that's how quickly the universe will meet you where you're at. If your energy field is solid as a rock, it's water off a duck's back. I'm not saying that you then can't, you know, that you can't be affected by people, or, you know, that you won't have those disempowering, sorry, Instagram's doing funny things. I'm not saying that you won't have, you know, challenging situations. It's not that. It's just knowing that you've got access to a power that most people don't realize. Why not use it? And this animal has your back. All right. So I hope that's clear, beloved Debbie. Like I said, feel free to reach out if you've got any questions. All right. So those are the two readings for tonight. I will, because I don't want to go over half an hour if I can avoid it, because then these videos end up so long. So I might just go through questions. If you've got any questions, please now feel free to ask them and I'll just work through them. So awesome having you all on here. Wendy, today was a crappy day. I need some serious power animal action if you can. My inner jaguar may have come out tonight. Oh, Wendy, my inner jaguar. Well, you've got an inner jaguar, man. You so do. You rock, Wendy. You know about these animals back to front. Yes, I'm very cozy. Thank you, everybody. Hey, Ray. Stacy. Hi, Dahlia. Still so thankful for the beautiful and powerful reading we had together years ago. Oh, sister, I hope you're doing well and feeling at peace. Absolutely. How can I not feel at peace with this grandfather right here? And I'm also burning copal. Yeah, my favorite, next to sage. Won't tell you that they're my son's names. Okay, so thank you, Stacey. So awesome seeing here. Forever seeing signs from the animals we spoke about. So magical. Yeah, well, that's the thing. When you guys realize you've got a power animal that is essentially part of your team, that animal then knows it can work with you in so many different ways. So that's when they start to appear, either in the physical, like I was saying, the physical, social media, back of someone's T-shirt. You know, I've had a ladybug appear on my suitcase in the airport, you know, like the trippy stuff. The trippy stuff can really start to happen. The magical stuff where you'll go, okay, that's not a coincidence. And that's what's possible, guys. You open yourself up to this magic. It's not magic in the sense that it's not possible. It's magic and it's real. Vanita, hi Dahlia, just in relation to the kids spirit animal event coming up, can I book in 2 of my girls and will they just go online together? Yeah, absolutely, Vanita, 100% beautiful. I have a fear of spiders all my life. I get it. Like I was saying, snakes and spiders, scorpions, let's see what else, mosquitoes, obviously, anything that kind of in the collective unconscious invokes discomfort has either been planted there or, you know, over the years, people have just associated that with bad stuff, black magic, bad stuff, scary stuff, and Hollywood's taken that all the way. My tarantula sits on the back of my neck. Yes, Husna, I love that. Oh gosh, this is making my hair stand up. Right, it's because you can see how real this is. Your body's going to be the best, you know, the best compass. We all have our own internal compass and it will let you know. Yeah, I call it blood lightning. It will let you know. Your body will let you know. This is truth, man. This stuff works. You believe it, it works. This is spider. Okay, do I imagine? Okay, so do I imagine a spider on my back? 100%. 100%. If you can imagine a yellow box, Debbie, then you can imagine a tarantula. Doesn't matter how uncomfortable it makes you, just that's the process. Maybe look up what a tarantula looks like if you need to. Whatever's going to work for you, sister, you just imagine, yes, that spider being on the middle of your back. Yeah, the middle of your back is where she's choosing to be to support you, sister. Will it bring more spiders in my path? Honestly, hey, Husnay, why don't you share about that? Look, this is the thing, okay? You've had this animal since the age of 5. It's been unconscious. Spiders have always known that that spider's been there with you, okay? So it's not like spiders haven't been visiting you until now anyway. But I'm not going to lie. Now that they know that you know that there's an animal, that these animals are working with you, they're only going to want to support you, sister. So if it means more spiders appear in your life, it's to have your back. It's to show you things. It's to guide you. It's not there to freak you out. That's our stuff, yeah? That's our stuff. But I get it. So I'm not going to tell you, no, they're not going to come in more. Absolutely. They might just do that. But it's not to scare you. It's to help you grow and empower you, sister. Are tarantulas only protection animals? Nope. Nope. There's no one size fits all. I can tell you a personal thing that's playing out for me is I have rats that I'm working with. Rats, for some people, shows them about survival, shows them about lower frequency, shows them about, you know, the inner or external imbalance. For me specifically, this rat is showing me about self-love. Yeah, it's not something that you would generally find. So it's not a one size fits all. We can have personal relationships with the animals. I was protecting him from my cat and feeding him food in my dream. I love that. All right, so let me just go and check my Instagram comments. You guys are awesome. I love having you here. Okay, and I apologize. I think my Instagram, oh my God, what's going on? It's a bit fuzzy, right? You have our back. Sandra, you're hilarious. Okay, coming back to you, beloved Earth Dancer sister. So this lovely lady's asking, any thoughts on rainbow lorikeet power animal? They visited me in the dream realms last night and also this morning on the porch. You know, even in the name rainbow lorikeet, okay, this animal embodies the spectrum of the rainbow, okay? This is an animal of such joy. This is an animal that if you watch them, they're always having fun. They're always playing together. They're always social. They're always laughing. Like, okay, not laughing like we're here in human form, but they're always cackling away with their community, with their family. This is a bird, especially if it's come to you in dream, sister, is bringing you back to that place of joy. And not just that place of joy, that place of innocent joy, that place of playful joy, okay? So, and this morning on the porch. So there's something about if they came to you as well on the porch, is to bring you back to the dream, okay? Wanting you to focus on how you saw these beautiful rainbow lorikeets in your dream, or the rainbow lorikeet in your dream. There's something about how you tap into joy from a full body spectrum perspective, yeah? Because all our chakras align with the rainbow. You know that, sister. And there's something about you tapping into that childlike joy and innocence and fun, you know, like it's untamed, yeah? You can't hold a lorikeet back. You cannot hold the lorikeet back. I come back to this childlike energy for you, sister, and the joy. There's something about the joy. So feel free to message me. I'm happy to work through that with you. I love you too, Ellie. You're absolutely gorgeous. They are super powerful. Spider grandmother. All right, Hazel's animal art. I've always been drawn to snakes, and I've had so many incredible encounters with them. Just love them. Oh, for sure. Well, look, if you've had encounters with animals, therefore they've impacted you, they're either one of your power animals. There is a possibility it's your spirit animal, unless I check in with you, or we do that separately, or there's many other ways to meet your spirit animal. More than likely, they are power animals, and they're power animals that are there to really support you. So I love that. So thank you for sharing. I love you, Sarah. You're gold, man. I love the raver you put on there. All right, everybody. So I think I've answered everybody's questions tonight. Have an awesome, awesome week. Remember, I do these every Tuesday night. I love doing them. I do one-on-one sessions. Please check my Facebook, check my website, secretanimalwisdom.com. There's heaps of info there. And you're more than welcome to join me for my monthly events. I also do them for children because I'm very committed to humans reuniting with their spirit animals so they can have this part of themselves intact for life. So have an awesome evening, everyone. Take care. Thank you, Grandfather Fire, for supporting the energy here tonight. I hope I'm pointing in the right direction. Yes, I am. Oh, sorry. How can I help my old cat? Recently had a UTI. I think she's still grieving for her best friend. Our old dog who passed last year. Family all grown and gone. Just her and me now. Long meows. She seems so sad. Oh, beloved sister. Look, when it comes to our animal family, the relationships we have are so, like, it's completely different. Completely different. We have deep contracts, companion contracts. It's like family. So there's a lot more. I mean, I can certainly tune in for you, but that's a whole separate conversation, beloved sister. Just on a side note, when you work more and more with your spirit animal and with your power animals, your ability to communicate telepathically goes up because you're using the same muscles, yeah? So it supports you in working and living with your dog, your cat, your horse, chicken, birds, whatever, rabbit, because they're all telepathically trying to communicate with us. So I'm here to support you. I do sessions as well on animal companion animals, so I can certainly support you, sister. All right, loved ones, have a beautiful night. Enjoy. I was going to say enjoy the week ahead, and I look forward to our next one. Take care, everybody.